Check, check. Check, check. So, the new iPhones are just about to drop. Also, Apple bent everyone over a table by discontinuing the original iPhone X. I wonder if they'll come out with an emoji for that. Probably looks something like that, and then this. Which means carrier price drops on new original iPhone Xs will only be to get rid of existing stock. But a lot of you already have the original iPhone X, and maybe some of you are wondering whether you should hang on to it, upgrade to that new, or maybe even buy it used or even new at a discount from your carrier. Personally, I still think it's worth it, and here's why. It still looks like a newly launched smartphone. It's shiny, the stainless steel for the frame around the speed bump, camera looks awesome, although the frame does get scratched up pretty easily, even inside a case, which will make it look and feel like shit after a while. The iPhone X's size is still, in my opinion, the best size smartphone out there. I know that's subjective and blah, 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 but seriously, I like the size of the Pixel 2, but with those bezels, I feel like I should own a VCR and some shitty old tube TV from RCA. I'm just not having it. Most phones these days have dual speakers. So does the iPhone X, and they sound pretty decent. Yeah, there's phones with dual speakers that sound better, but there's also some that sound way worse. So I think the iPhone X still holds up today in that respect. I'm still not a big fan of Face ID. I know a lot of you love it, but I'm still finding it too inconsistent. I do like that with iOS 12, if Face ID fails, you can just swipe up to get it to scan again, but by then, my face expression has changed and that second Face ID attempt is pointless. Unlock now or I swear to God. But I'll admit, when it works, it's like technology just made sweet, tender love to my brain. Because I'm not into that rough shit. Performance degradation was a real issue with past iPhones, but with the iPhone X, I feel, keyword there is feel, like maybe Apple solved this issue. Mine still feels like the day I got it, smooth and fluid. Reminds me of when I lost my virginity. But I've noticed it start to hang while launching some apps. The display is still ridiculously good. The screen to body ratio is still comparable to new phones, and there's not a pixel in sight. It's an OLED panel, so we're getting super deep blacks and amazing colors, but not as saturated as what we typically see on Samsung devices, for example. Which is fine, because if you're watching some snoo, you don't want nipples looking as red as a rose. And while I'd still prefer a display without a notch, it still doesn't bother me as much as it does others. But look, I get it. It sucks when you want to go full screen on a video and there's a chunk missing, and I'd rather have more real estate across the top for status icons, but it is what it is. So battery life is still a bit of a sore subject for the iPhone X, at least in my opinion. It's a big improvement over past iPhones, yes, but for a lot of people, it's still not a full day phone. And as an added kick to the nuts, it doesn't come with a fast charger, and not having a USB-C port has really sucked, especially since my MacBook already uses USB-C to charge. I can't just quick charge my iPhone and charge my MacBook with one charger. God damn it, Apple. The cameras still hold their own. Images are still clean and sharp looking with great colors and good skin tones. But highlights still get blown out like Ron Jeremy, and if your skin is even slightly overexposed, it'll make you look like the sun just punched you in the face. So, is the original iPhone X still worth it? Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think so, hell yeah. But it doesn't stand a chance in hell in that $1,000 price range, although if you could get it for around the same price as the XR, then we're in business. But that's just my opinion. I'm actually really curious to know yours. If you're in the market for a new iPhone, are you gonna wait for that new, or are you gonna pick up the original iPhone X if the price is right? Or are you gonna wait for the iPhone XR at $750 because maybe you don't give a shit about a telephoto lens and 3D touch? I don't know. Drop me a comment and let me know. Well, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, show me some love with that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. But thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Cheers.